You don't have a lead generation problem. You have a lead follow-up problem. Today we're going to talk about kind of a sensitive subject. Lead generation and lead follow-up. That's what we're going to do today. Here's the thing. We generate over 400 leads a day organically without doing any on-site SEO. This blows most agents' minds because what most agents have been taught is get your site to rank, get your site to rank, get your site to rank. Organic SEO is the only way to do it. SEO, 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 and it's just beaten to your head, okay? Here's the thing, and I can't say this loudly enough. I do not care about SEO. I don't care if my tags are done correctly. I don't care if my description is top-notch. I couldn't care less because that is not where I focus my time. Way back when, I launched a digital marketing strategy to get insanely hyperlocal in my community. Those people that are registering are my demographic. They are my target audience that are coming in from thousands of little digital assets that we have spread all across the web to attract them. They were designed to do one thing: get a response from a very specific group of people. Hence, how I'm generating over 400 leads a day. I took the time to figure out how to use a whole variety of different websites and different platforms to basically get in front of my target audience, bringing them back to my real estate site. Anyone can generate leads. In our industry, we don't have a lead problem, which is why I usually don't respond to people asking me how I generate over 400 leads a day. Here's the really hard truth that a lot of you need to think about. If you were generating 400 leads a day, you would still have the same exact amount of business that you have now. Do you want to know why? It's because, and I'm not going to sugarcoat this, your follow-up sucks. Not a single person has ever reached out to me to ask me how those leads are worked or what my follow-up systems look like, because they were focused on the number of leads that we are generating, which further amplifies my point. You don't have a lead generation problem. You have a lead follow-up problem. If you take the time to build out your follow-up systems, you can work any number of leads. But I hear time and time again, I'm too busy for that. How do I get more leads? What that tells me is you're just literally plucking off the lowest hanging fruit. That's it. You're just trying to pluck the low hanging fruit and just leave the rest. And the problem is when you pluck the low hanging fruit, you spend a lot of money to acquire said low hanging fruit. So stop, take a deep breath, dedicate 1 hour a week to your follow-up. You can do that. Skip the brokers' open houses, skip the lunches with the lenders and the title reps, focus on your business for 1 hour. 1 hour, that's all I'm asking, 1 hour a week. You can do the fun stuff later. Make the time to build your business. So approach your follow-up by putting yourself in the lead's shoes. So I built my entire real estate business, my entire company. Everything that I did then, everything that I do now was built because I was annoyed at my real estate agent's follow-up. I kid you not, one guy irritated me so much with his follow-up.
Annoying.
That I started an entire real estate business. The motivating factor that got me into real estate was because of the 7 homes that I've purchased. All of the agents did an absolute crap job of following up with me. So before I got into real estate, I moved around a lot with the FAA. I bought 7 houses, and in the 7 houses that I had purchased, the follow-up was atrocious. So I didn't want to be treated like a number. I didn't want to be treated with 10 days of pain. I wanted to be treated like a human by someone that actually cared about what I wanted in a new home. Basic customer service. And so, if you ever want to feel what a lead feels, go register on other agents' websites. I would venture a guess that you wouldn't last more than a week on somebody else's website. Here is what is going to happen. One, you're going to beg them to stop calling you if they're a bully dogger. You're going to beg them. You're going to beg them to stop. I have changed my phone number because of this. That is not a joke. That's number one. Or number two, you're going to be completely neglected. You're going to be completely neglected. You're going to get hammered, or you're going to be neglected. One of the two things is going to happen. And if you don't like that, don't do that to your leads. Start at your end goal and work backwards, right? Your end goal for buyers is to go shopping for houses with them. Start there. What comes before that? And then you do that until you get to the beginning. Come up with a time frame that you like to convert them in. You can also, if you already have clients, figure the average of your current clients. That's going to be your follow-up time. And then build it from there. Once you have a bulletproof lead follow-up system, now you can start adding leads. Don't do it the other way. Don't start with adding a bunch of leads and go, what am I going to do with these? Don't do that. Start with the system, then add the leads. Much easier. Stop trying to copy what others are doing. I know you hear all the time in our industry, rip off and duplicate, rip off and duplicate, rip off and duplicate. That's fine, right? But here's the deal. What works for me doesn't necessarily work for you. What works for you doesn't work for another agent. Literally sit down and figure out what works for your business and how you want your leads to be treated. All of this copying is making you sound like you have multiple personality disorder to your leads. Different voices from different agents you've copied, all thrown into one follow-up campaign, all using different fonts from different people you've snagged stuff from. It looks and sounds like crap. How do I know? Because I am registered on over 300 sites of people that have Chime sites, of people that have Real Geek sites, Boomtown sites. I am registered on about 300 different sites using different email addresses and different phone numbers. I am secret shopping over 300 of you at any given time. And I can tell you right now that of the 300, there's only about 3 that are doing it right. And I'm not calling them out because you will flood their sites and then copy their stuff. But those agents know because I've called them and I've told them that they're doing a great job. So, takeaways from this. Leads are not the problem. Your follow-up is the problem. To fix your follow-up, start at the end and work toward the front. Don't copy people. Figure out what you want to say to your leads, and then say it in your voice. You can take the inspiration from other people, but make sure to put that into your voice. You guys have a great rest of your day.